Okay. It's been very frustrating right now to think about this. But I mean, the situation is this. We all know this. We are dealing with COVID-19 as a dangerous pandemic. It's affecting the whole world. And we're also dealing with global warming, climate change. And that's also going to destroy people. I wonder if there's going to be more people that's going to be affected by that. But if you think about this, we have the perfect situation. It could be draconian, it can be difficult, it can be like a tough pill to swallow. But right now, there are all these stimulus packages all around the world that the governments are supporting. Who is to say that every company deserves to be rescued? I know, like, I own the company, and you know what? That company deserved to be dragged out behind the barn and shot. It was not. It was, yes. There was some money to be made and so on, but it was just badly run and so on. And that was in the end when I finally shut it down. Uh, I should have done it much earlier. So some companies uh, don't really deserve to live. I'm now also thinking from the point of view of is every company serving the greater good? There are certain companies there are. There are certain companies that are making the world a greener place, a friendlier place, a better place. Those are the companies that need to be included in this stimulus packages from the governments around the world. If it is, for example, a cruise company, and again, some of my friends are working for cruise companies. I think I have nothing against cruise ships per se. We can all agree though that they are not the way to go when it comes to making the world a better place when it comes to climate change and so on. Do they then deserve to be part of this stimulus package? We could just say, okay, all companies that we can vouch for that are green companies that are making the world a better place, are improving the world, we could definitely give them the stimulus. And if a company is then willing to put the money towards becoming a green company, we could then support them. So why do we just have to automatically just support every company? And of course, here's the thing. I completely agree that the people that are working for these companies, they deserve to be helped out. Why don't we help them directly? So we could focus on the green companies, focus on the sustainable companies, focus on the companies that are making the world a better place, and then focus on helping the people directly. This is a simple idea. This is an easy idea. It's like I can totally imagine a lot of politicians will be terrified of this idea. But if you really care about the planet, if you really care about, well, let's not waste a good crisis. Many people quote that to say there's a quote from Winston Churchill, and many people have said it, not just him. Yeah, it's frustrating to think about it. It is extremely frustrating to think about that. A lot of people are just saying, hoping that we can just hold on and go back to the good old days. The good old days were killing us. The way that the economy was working was destroying lives. It was killing people. There were more people that are dying because of just badly run businesses and so on than have died from the COVID virus. Right now, at this very point in time. Of course, projections are escalating. But right now, this very point in time, there are more people that have been killed by unsustainable capitalism. And I'm a huge believer in capitalism. I believe in it. I think this is a really fantastic way to improve the world. But unsustainable capitalism or crony capitalism, that's not the way to go. So let's pull ourselves together, use this opportunity, and exactly, let's solve two things at the same time. Okay, looking forward to hearing what people heard. Are any companies or countries that you know that are actually using this opportunity to become better companies, stepping it up, big companies that are more sustainable, better for the world? So I'm very much looking forward to hearing the dialogue from other people. This is just my opinion. I've been trying to back it up with science. It looks like it is feasible. If we talk about, for example, after the First World War, there was a lot of companies that got money because of the stimulus packages, and then afterwards they found out that a lot of them had actually been profiteering from the World War. So why were they included? But for the Second World War, President Truman, at least he was senator then, what he did was make sure that when they put the stimulus packages in place, that they made sure that companies would have to qualify to getting the money. You cannot just like throw it out there. And actually, there's nothing wrong with qualifying these companies. They have to deserve it. I don't want to hand out free money. It's just that simple. So these companies have to be doing something that makes their economy better, the world better, and then help the people. People will then put money back into the economy. Companies will just they will not necessarily be able, because the incentives are not right. It's hard for a company to put the money in the right place, but the people, they will be able to put the money straight into the economy again. So anyway, quitting for now. My rant is longer than I wanted to, but this is something I just had to get off my chest. Yeah, so looking forward to hearing from you guys. Take care, be safe, wash your hands, and God bless.